What's good with my YouTube family? We back with another reaction video. We got CJ the Champ with Roberta the Terminator. You know about Roberta, big Black Lagoon, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all up. CJ channel gonna be linked down below along the original video. Make sure you go show us some love, hit the sub button, go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, all that good stuff. I love Roberta, so it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I got him. I'm excited to you know, get into it, you know. Alright, Joe.
So homeboy pull up again and he's like, I know exactly who you are now.
No, you do not.
Bloodhound of Florencia. And it's my lucky day because the cartel got a $4 million bounty on your head right now. But she just looks at him and says, sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen. Please take these as a parting gift.
Yeah, drop them things. Alright, y'all.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is finally time to return to the streets of Roberta, the home of gang violence, pirates, mercenaries, and probably every goddamn mafia you could probably think of. This is none other than the Black Air Force Crockpot. So as expected, there is a new challenger approaching to the round table of Black Air Force activity.
Roberta
and
is
it's none other than a maid.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I thought Revy was crazy. Equally as crazy.
Menace to society. The Bloodhound of Florencia, Roberta. The definition of do not judge a book by its cover. Because this is not a maid, this is a Terminator.
That is a
I would
demon.
not be surprised if somebody said this is a T-something model.
Yeah.
So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the maid from hell. So without further ado, Exhibit A. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A, the prelude to madness.
Oh,
so
wow.
the Lagoon Company ended up taking this job from the Colombian Mafia. And with this job, they have to transfer this boy named Garcia. Now, you see, Garcia isn't an ordinary kid, because Lil Jit right here is the son to one of the 13 great families of South America.
Yeah.
So Reggie keeps on harassing the little nigga. So then he says, oh, you must think this real funny, huh? Just wait till my maid come. So she started laughing her ass off. She like,
that maid.
That bitch gonna do wash the dishes, nigga. But then he says,
she washed
well,
people.
You see, she's not that good at cleaning or cooking. And when we used to arm wrestle all the time, I always used to beat her. But one time, when we was arm wrestling, the mafia pulled up.
Yeah.
And her arm wouldn't even move. Oh my God, that bicep.
You see that?
So Roberta ends up pulling up to Roanapa to find Garcia. So when she gets there, she goes around and starts asking people, hello.
First of all, the umbrella
You could point me to my fellow
is an
countrymen.
umbrella.
I would like to have a word with them. And these niggas like, you want to know where the Colombian Mafia is at? You got to be out of your damn mind. But she's like, I just want to have a word, that's all. So while this is happening, we cut to Balalaika. So homie right here like, Comrade Balalaika, you should take a look at this shit. So he gives her this picture and she's like, hold on, wait a damn minute. Comrade, this ain't no damn maid. Look at them eyes. Oh, she got
That's a
that
killer.
dog in her.
That's
So
a
now
killer.
we cut to the bar. So Roberta is sitting here waiting for the mafia. So when they pull up, they like, hey, bitch, heard you was snooping around the
Hey, what now?
on a bullet, nigga. So she ends up breaking her glass. So then she gets up and she's like, yes, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Roberta of
Drop the
Deliverance
bag.
family. Now please, tell me where my master is. I would not like this to get violent.
Yeah.
So they start laughing their ass off. They like, go what? What you gonna do, throw a dish? So then she starts lifting up
throwing
her umbrella.
bullets.
So then she says, well, looks like I'm just gonna have to air this bitch out then.
You what?
He's done. Shotty. Ain't no
So
revive.
they like, hey, nigga, shoot that bitch. So they start blasting and she enters the Matrix. So after they stop firing, she's like, y'all got stormtrooper aim.
Yeah.
Allow me to show you my new aimbot I just installed. So she started going crazy. Bam!
Yeah, she literally one-hitter quitters.
Everybody getting pellets in their ass. Pause. So as she continues
She
to
empty
air the
dumping,
entire
too.
bar out, the goon company taking cover under this table, and Dutch like, damn, why do we always get stuck with these stupid ass jobs?
Yeah, you would think like
But
that's
then
crazy.
Revy starts crawling over, and then the bartender sees her, and look at him, he's like, I swear to God, if you was the one who brought all these niggas up in my damn bar,
No,
I hope you have insurance.
Shut up.
So then everything just goes quiet. So homeboy back there like, hey, the Lagoon Company, hey, the is my package at?
Like,
And Dutch is like, nah, OG, the deal's off. I ain't messing with that maid
I'm
over
not
there.
either.
So Roberta sees Garcia. She's like, Master Garcia, come now, my boy. It is time to go home. Who are these people? Do they need to be eliminated?
Seriously.
Revy grabs him. She's like, stop, bitch.
Two
So Roberta's
psychos
like,
in one room.
Dare threaten the young master. So homeboy right here try to sneak her, but then she
Boom.
hits him with the reverse no-scope. Oh my God. Oh, that's nasty. She is like that. So then she's like, very well then. So you have chosen death. Time to put your ass 6 feet under, bitch. So she starts lighting it up with the briefcase. And then she hit it with the noob tube. Oh my God.
Bro,
Gigi,
Roberta is
she
my
is
girl.
out cold. She just really packed up
She
Revy
packed
in
up
the amount
Revy.
of 10 seconds.
Revy.
So then they trying to dip, and even Garcia, he's like, please, God, take me with you. So Roberta just drops the briefcase. She's like, absurd. Master Garcia is scared of me. So homeboy pull up
She don't
again,
know
and he's
how
like,
to act.
I know exactly who you are now. You're the Bloodhound of Florence.
And she like, bro.
And it's my lucky day because the cartel got a $4 million bounty on your head
Bro,
right
she
now.
just smoked your
Well, she
whole
just looks at
organization
him
and Revy.
Sorry, but I must leave you, gentlemen. Please
And Revy.
take these as a parting gift.
Oh!
Coup de grace.
Didn't even stand a chance, man.
Didn't.
So Lagoon Company dipping, they gone. Great heavens, look
And
at
she
this
survived.
absolute
She-
demon. She is unscathed, and she is hitting the Sephiroth pose right now. And she breaks this window with no effort. Good, this
Look
is the
at the-
Terminator. So about 5 minutes later, while they driving,
She's
she done
on they
already
ass.
caught up. And she whipping that hoe, goddamn. So Dutch pulls out the gun and
is
starts trying
on
to shoot
they-
her. But she drives up, grabs this by the arm, and starts pulling him out of the car. And look at him, he hitting on everything, but she just eating that She's not even
She's not
flinching,
looking at
but
him,
her
bro.
car finally breaks down, so they finally get a chance to escape. But this did not last
Yeah,
long.
that's why I put that.
Because about a minute
She's
later,
right
she
back.
is whipping that hoe on the roof. So she jumps down and crashes into him and uses her aimbot to take out their wheel. So she crashed into this building, but she breaks out of the car. You surviving car crashes like
She
that?
surviving
You in the wrong
explosions.
series, you need to take your ass to Fast and Furious. With your little Vin Diesel ass.
On me, mate.
Look at this
Look.
run. Oh my God. She's tracking that hoe down with that CW flash ass run. So
With
she
that
whips
Oscar.
these things out and jumps onto the car. So Dutch like, move, nigga, I'm about to shoot this bitch. So he starts blasting, but she
Look,
whips
weaving.
on top of the car, pulls out the dualies, and starts going crazy on the roof. So they end up going over to this shipping yard, and she gets cracked by this cone. So they end up
Ain't that-
crashing, and it looks like she's finally out.
Nope.
So they look
Nope.
over
And
again,
she's up.
and she is gone. And she is back ready for more smoke.
No
So Revy
scars.
finally wakes up, and she's like,
That little
damn,
idiot.
that bitch really pulled the noob tube on my ass. I should return the favor. So they start standing off for their final fight. So Revy says, make a move.
Don't say
And
that,
Roberta
Revy.
says, shut the up, you nasty bitch. I can smell your dirty ass all the way from here, you stank booty hoe.
Mm-hmm.
So they start blasting, and this goes on for like God knows how long. It was dark when they started, and it's almost morning. Like, how much ammo do y'all have? So later on, she ended up putting a bullet in Revy's shoulder.
Bro.
Look at it. She like, I swear to God, I'm gonna put a bullet in your little googly-eyed ass.
Bro.
So they come out shooting and start running at each other, so they end up hitting each other. So they both down, and they about to shoot, but Balalaika ends up stopping them. She's like, all right, ladies,
bro,
let's
she
cut out the bush.
Revy
She done
up.
brought the whole Russian mafia with her.
Like,
So
that's
she
gonna
walks
do
up and
something.
says, you know, I gotta thank you, Miss Maid. I was going to deal with the cartel today, but guess you done already did that. So she shoots the guns out of both of their hands and grabs one. Then she says, all right, Miss Bloodhound, you could go home now. So Garcia's like, Bloodhound? What do you mean by that? And she says, oh, you didn't know? So she tries to stop, but she's like, shut the up before I bust a cap in your ass, nigga. So let me tell y'all, this so-called maid is the Bloodhound of Florencia. She is a literal Cuban super soldier, and she is wanted in every single country in the world.
Every with a Y.
Is this true? And she's like,
yeah,
it's all true.
I've been dropping
hundreds, probably thousands.
I've been smoking.
I've
been smoking niggas. I've been putting folks in the pack.
I'm an international menace to society. So she's like, my bad, young master. I did not mean to deceive you, but it was for your own safety.
Yeah.
But Revy's like, nah, that sob story shit. What am I gonna do with this bullet in my arm? So they like, oh, you right. So y'all can settle it with some bare knuckle boxing. So they about to scrap. So before they start, Roberta says, hey, your shoes untied. Damn! Send her ass to the stratosphere. So they start going crazy. They boxing. And they over here taking bets like, I got a full house on Revy. I'm going all in on Roberta, nigga. So they ended up boxing for like an hour.
I would have went all in on Roberta too. I would have went all in on Roberta too.
So after this, they leave, and she vows to never off anybody ever again. Well, that promise didn't go so well.
Yeah, that did not last long.
What we just saw was mild compared to what we are about to witness. So that was Exhibit A, and it is finally time to move on to Exhibit B. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit B, Vengeance and Rip and Tear. So about a year later, word on the street is that Roberta is back, cause somebody saw somebody in a maid outfit. So while Rock and Revy are at the bar, this maid comes up, but it's not Roberta, it's this girl named Fabiola. So she walks up to him and says, Master Garcia needs your help. But then homie behind her picks her up and he's like, all right, listen, little lady, where's the actual real maid at?
Boom!
Stabbing this guy in the...
Like, don't touch the maids, bro.
God, sweet heavens. So she takes everybody over to Garcia. So then he says, all right, listen up, everybody. I need your help. You see, my maid has gone off the walls again. So what had happened was Garcia's dad, Mr. Lovelace, ended up getting assassinated by some Americans. So obviously, this didn't sit well with Roberta, because that was basically her father figure. Because Mr. Lovelace ended up taking in Roberta after she was on the run. That's why she poses as a maid. So this ended up waking up her inner demon again. And now she is slowly losing her sanity. So they showed them these pictures, and there were 6 people that helped conspire with this assassination. So we cut over to one of the dudes, and Roberta is back behind him, stalking him. So he runs away and tries to call one of the people on the phone, but Roberta answers the phone. She's like, my, I've been looking for you, buddy. And don't try to call your other friends, because I've already paid them a visit too. And about a day later, homie's body was found dead and disfigured in a canal. Her next target was homeboy right here. So she got him chained up on this thing, and he like, do you know who I am? And she's like, yes, I know exactly who you are, Mr. American. Now you best start talking before your ass start cooking. And yo, she is guzzling down. She chomping them hoes like Tic Tacs. And she like, come on now, chop, speak up, nigga. And later that day, he was found dead. And the only suspect was a woman in a maid outfit. So later on, we cut back to the bar, and Roberta pulls up in the bar. Then she says, there's a war coming. Please point me to every single weapon shop in this city. Please and thank you. So the bartender like, oh, hell nah. But then she breaks the glass and she's like, do you think I'm joking? Yeah, like, now hurry up before I make you a pack. So the Americans are in town and everybody in the hood going crazy, because all hell is about to break loose. Random gangsters and bounty hunters, Revy and her crew, the CIA and the cartel, all because of one person. Roberta.
One dog.
So now later that evening, the gangsters try to pull up on the Americans, but they end up lighting them up. They said, we rep the US of A in this motherfucker. So they end up escaping to the roof, and there is a sniper on the other side.
And you know who that is?
It's none other than Roberta with the Barrett 50 cal.
One hand.
She started unloading on them. And she got the new 2-4 sidearm. So then the other dudes come in and try to third party her, but she starts no-scoping them with one hand.
Yeah, she's hitting them.
Using a 50 cal with one hand. Oh my Jesus, face up the face Roberta in this. And then she ends up pole vaulting all the way to another building. Bro. And look at the dudes right here. They like, bruh, what did we sign up for?
Y'all signed up for your
now
death.
It's nightfall and the Americans are on the run. And the Bloodhound
Is
is on
their
their ass. So she gets on the ground and starts smelling the ground. And she's like,
They that
I
way.
smell bitch. So she gets up in this room and she's like, I should prepare. I should use this hanger
Yeah, no, she really
as
got
a weapon.
She got
so
intricate.
Garcia ends up running in behind her, and then he just sees the absolute
Carnage.
that she has just left behind. So these dudes see this guy and they like, hey bro, what's happening, bro? And well,
He's done.
Guess who's behind him?
Hello.
So she ends up beating the life out of these dudes with her bare hands. So then this weirdo comes up and he's like,
He thought he was gonna do something.
more ferocious than ever. So they start boxing. He low-key kind of boxing her up right now. So then he slams her on this table. And then, yo, some weird ass shit happens right here. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. You know, I'm blacking the screen out because all you just gotta know is some, Hercules. If you get my drift.
Yeah.
Yo, this man Garcia is out here watching this. Oh my God, this is terrible. So while they getting freaky, he said, all right, you know what to do next. And she's like, yeah, I got you. With some bullets. Yo, she really had a gun in the belt buckle.
Bro, she's
Then
prepared.
she said, you thought we was gonna get nasty with your dirty ass.
Right, come
so
on
then
now.
she starts beating the life out of this man. She throwing him around like a rag doll and everything. So then Garcia yells, yo, please stop. And yo, her hand went through his entire skull. So then she's like, oh my God.
You seen that?
Oh my God, I did not just do that in front of the young master.
I'm like,
But
you
then
just
she's
seen
like,
it.
wait a minute. The young master shouldn't be here. You are an illusion. You are a lie. So she is about to shoot this little nigga. But then the Americans come in and save him. So then this even sets her off even more. She's like, oh my God, now they took the young master? They
You were
will
just
all
gonna smoke
bleed
him.
and die. So then later on, Revy and her crew pull up. So then old girl tries to run up and attack her, but she bites her sword in
half.
half. Then old girl comes in with the chainsaw
Blocked it
and
with
she
the-
breaks the chainsaw. So then homie come up right here, but
Snake.
so then Fabiola comes and tries to stop her, but then she says, Fabiola, have you watered the garden and taken the dog out for a walk yet? And she's like, oh my God. She has completely lost her mind.
Bro.
So now Roberta's chasing them down on a
I
motorcycle
would've-
and Bella Lyka's up on top of the roof
No
with the
question.
Russians. Then she starts
I'm
talking
sorry,
to
I
the
would've-
Americans like, looks like you Americans could not get the job done. So allow us to finish it. So they end up shooting multiple RPGs at her. And that
And that's-
finally ended up slowing her down.
Slowing
so the
her
Americans
down.
hitch a ride with Lagoon Company to retreat. But also, guess who's still hot on their tail? So Roberta got this plane ticket. So she sits down by the lady and the lady says, damn, you smell like ass. Looks like you found that ticket I left you. And this is none other than our favorite nun, Etta. The one that'll light the block up in the name of Jesus.
In the
But she's
Lord.
actually a double agent for the CIA. So she tries to swing on her. She's like, hold on, shawty, chill. I'm just trying to help you out, that's all. So she's like, fine. But after my hunt is complete, I will reward you with a painless death. So now it's the
Roberta
next
can
day
get
and
it,
they're
though.
in this jungle. So they head off. So when they get out to the landing, they start scouting it. They start to see rods spread out around the land.
Yeah,
and
what do you
Garcia and
think that's
Fabiola
for?
like, oh shit.
Yeah,
She
it's
already
gonna get
here.
crazy.
She about to make this a Dead by Daylight lobby.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy,
It
was he
turned
right
crazy.
because she was about to make this a horror movie. Because with this scenery, she done turned into the Predator. So she grabs this hostage and takes off. Then she stops, cuts off his ear, and then goes into the jungle. So these dudes hunting her down and she is hanging in the tree. So she pops this nigga, then lands on this dude's gun, then kicks his head off and then retreats. So then she finds these other three dudes. So then she pops homie with the musket.
Nothing
And
you
then they
can do,
finally
bro.
realize, oh my God,
When
those
Roberta in that
rods are
mode.
literally her bullets. She placed them there for them to see what they were gonna get killed by. Then
Yeah.
she runs up on this dude and pops him right in his face. But then she ends up getting hit by a claymore. And then she ends up getting sniped. But she
That's-
ate that and she is still moving. Oh my God, what the f is she made of? She just ate a claymore and a bullet and is still moving. But she ended up losing some fingers. So she's like, I don't need these
Yeah,
shits.
she don't.
So then she just flings them off and just acts like nothing happened.
Yeah, and
so
she
now
went
she's
right back to
moving in
smoking.
the bushes, so she sneaks homie in the back. But then homie starts rapid firing, so she runs at him at full speed, eating bullets, and she stabs this with the bayonet.
Can't stop Roberta, bro.
So then she picks up his walkie-talkie and she's like, you all are dropping like flies. Make this at least a little entertaining for me. So then bro with the ponytail started running at her, but she chucks the whole gun at him. And she's like, hear my war cry. But then she ends up seeing Garcia and he's like, yo, please just
bro,
stop.
please.
But she's still losing her mind. She's like, you are not the young master, you are the enemy. But then he basically has to take a whole bullet to believe that it's him. So she finally just stopped it. Dear God, thank the Lord.
Yeah, because it was
Just
finna
look
get...
at her. She is beat the up.
And she was really, she was gonna keep going.
She now getting pushed around in a wheelchair. She done lost a leg, an arm, half a hand, an eye, half a hair. And look at her. She's still like, I'll still kill him.
Yeah, and she'll still go
God.
crazy on me.
So yeah, with all that evidence, sit down. There's no
sit
discussion.
down.
There's no
Right
argument.
next to Revy.
This damn Terminator, Predator, Doom guy ass. She took on the USA, Russia, the cartel, Colombian
Black
Special
Lagoon.
Forces. God knows what she did in her backstory.
Yeah, we don't-
And she technically beat the protagonist.
Yeah, she beat Revy.
Sit down. That's a wrap. So yeah, that's it. I think this might be the longest trial to date. So yeah, hope y'all enjoyed. Follow your boy on IG and Twitter. Make sure y'all sub to the second channel.
She
I'm
packed
finally
Revy
cooking
up.
over there again. And I am out of here.
Hey, go Chica, hey, go Chica, hi, go Chica, hi, go Chica, hey, go Chica, hey, go Chica, go Chica, hi, go Chica. Now, Roberta is that dog. Roberta is the person I'm going to hire when I become like some type of notable figure. Roberta is the one I'm calling on. No kizap. Roberta is the one I'm calling on. I don't care. But CJ channel gonna be leaned down below on long duration of the video. Make sure you go show us some love. Hit the sub button. We almost at 2K. I'm gonna catch y'all on this one. Peace.